My name is Carolyn Conrad. I'm from Canyon Country, California. 5.5 years ago, I used to be a really good mom. I would take my kids to school, help them with their homework. I volunteered at the school, took them to church every Sunday, coached soccer for over 10 years, was a Girl Scout leader for 6, went on camping trips and had regular get-togethers with family and friends. This all stopped when my son came to me and said it would be safer to sleep under a freeway bridge than at his dad's house, that he was in so much trouble living there that he felt that he would commit suicide if he had to stay. I went to family court with a naive opinion that the nice judge was going to listen to my child and grant him his wish, which was just to live with Mom more at the time. Decision I had made to go in there, in a million years I would do anything to reverse it and go back to that day and never ever have entered into family court. What happened was the loss of custody of not just my son but both my children. They were given to my son's named abuser, and I was given supervised visitation, although I had committed no crime. I was also devastated financially by my trip to the family court. I had to take all the equity out of my house, over $100,000. I ran up my credit card bills till they maxed out at $80,000 and they would give me no more credit. I took all my life savings and I took all of my retirement accounts. All in all, I spent over $300,000 to lose custody of both my children. They never ever spent another night in their beds. For years, I had kept their bedrooms intact and the same, waiting for that day that they would return. Every trip to family court was a joke. All they wanted was for me to pay more child support and take away what little visitation I had with my children. I was placed on monitored visitation and kept on it for over 5 years. As many times as we went to court, I begged for the monitors to be removed so I could have a normal visitation with my children, and I was always refused. Little did I know that I would never get any custody of my children, because if I had done so, I might be able to sue them for what they had done to me and my children. What they did to my son was so horrific and irreversible. They took him out of court, put him on an airplane, and shipped him to 3 states, to deprogramming camps, so that he would learn to live and respect his father, which I don't have a problem with. The relationship needed to be mended, and he does need to be loved by both of his parents. However, what happened was he was drugged, tortured, and changed so irreversibly that upon his return, he forgot that it was me he loved and me he wanted to live with. And to this day, I do not have a relationship with this child. I was given 16 hours a month with my daughter. She was lied to and brainwashed as well. And she was told that I was so dangerous that that's why I lost custody. And one of the hardest parts of this whole story is to go from being the citizen I was, the Girl Scout leader, the soccer coach, the church going, in every way, loving my children and being there for them on every level, and all of that being stripped away from me and my children, and then having all of your family and friends and everyone in society look at you and say, what did you really do to lose custody? You must be hiding something. And the truth is that never occurred. So what happened was, if I was such a horrible mother, why was there never an investigation? Why did they not arrest me or lock me up or do something to me if I was so horrific? What happened is they did a report that was 312 pages long, and they keep using that as the reason they took the kids away. But in actuality, when you read the report, it finds me a fit mom on every page. Although they slam me on every page and insult me, there's really no reason for them to have taken the kids away. And in actuality, it proves my point, which is where my kids were at the time it happened. And page after page, my son begging to live with his mother and how much he loved her. And my daughter didn't want anything to change. She wanted it to be exactly the same. I love my mom, I love my dad, don't make me pick. And she wanted 50-50 custody. And my trip to family court cost me everything. It cost me the relationship with both my children, of which I've been completely removed from, and it cost me every penny that I have. And I say to you, we can never get back those 5 years I lost. And all I want from this day forward is to have the relationship with my children repaired and to have them come back to me so that we can have healing and we can move forward. And I will do anything in my power to make that happen. And I will do anything to help any other children in this, caught in the system. And to this day, I regret having gone to family court, and I would have done anything to undo it. And to my children, I am so, so sorry that this happened to you and that you had to spend the last 5 years without your beloved mother that worships the ground you work on. And I would do anything to get you back.